What a perfectly normal day. June 28th, probably gonna do some summer stuff, probably go to the beach, clean stuff up. You know, just the normal stuff you do in the summer. I can't believe Lowe's already released. That's so early. That's just crazy.
We can play hide and
We have the spirit version now. It is literally the 28th of June. We rarely get anything at this point, and we have basically the entire lineup in stock. Let's just dive into it. Let's just dive into the new stuff. We have Creepy Rising Doll returning. She has an updated listing and everything. She looks great. She looks amazing. Just like a true flashback. And she's only $229 as well. She is also online only, but I've always really liked Creepy Rising Doll a lot. I think she's really cool. Really scary doll prop. Not too big into doll props, but like I can really respect that this is definitely like a creepy prop. Because I remember seeing this back in the day, and honestly, it really just kind of freaked me out a bit because she rose up and then her mouth just like went all the way open. Her face looks updated as well a bit. But yeah, I really do like Creepy Rising Doll. Her movement's always been pretty cool. And I think pretty much majority of people really do like this return. I think this return's really good, honestly. She is actually really cool. And then next we have Blackheart. Blackheart is one of the craziest looking props from Spirit like ever. This thing is so detail. Just look at that! That literally looks like Distortion's level detail. And guess what company this is? This is freaking Crazy Crate! How is Crazy Crate pulling this off? It just looks crazy. Like, the Reaper himself, clothes aren't, like, you know, they're pretty basic Reaper clothes, but they're really focusing on the actual detail of the persons here. And this concept is crazy. This is a really dark concept for a Reaper. He literally hides the girl. It's crazy. We gotta see the demo. We gotta see the demo.
don't be afraid.
Oh my god. Voice of the Reaper 2 is crazy.
Join me now.
It's a really cool, unique concept for a Reaper, dude. It's really cool. It is 300, which, I mean, does kind of seem a bit for, like, what he does. He's also 6.6 feet tall, though, so that's really good. Pretty tall height, so he'll probably look a lot more impressive in person, but dude, this thing is literally one of my top favorites right now. That Spirit is probably ever released. The concept is amazing. The really only thing I would improve about it is, I guess, the clothes, but the clothes they don't really need to be stand out. It honestly works for what it's trying to be. But Blackheart is, like, definitely one of the best props easily this year. And then next, of course, we got Grave Watcher. I do like how she's updated with the head movement. She does look a lot better, too. I think YJ did a pretty good job with her, and she's only, like, what, 80 bucks? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's only, like, $10 more than the old one, right? But with more movement and, like, probably better quality since it's YJ, I honestly think this is worth it. If you guys are a fan of Grave Watcher, 100%, but we've pretty much already seen her. And we have Eternal Rest next. At first, I was really kind of expecting more from Eternal Rest. It is kind of just a tombstone that changes its head for 140. The name made it sound like really crazy because Eternal Rest is just a sick name. The tombstone itself actually looks pretty cool, but it's just, I don't know about that. I don't really like Eternal Rest that much. I think the tombstone does look kind of cool, but the scare is just a bit, It's only 3 feet, 140. It's, I feel like it definitely could have been something better, but I mean, it is what it is. She's definitely, like, probably, in my opinion, one of my least favorites. There's just so much good this year that, like, she definitely probably is, like, on the lower end. And then next we have Poor George. Poor George is easily one of the best clowns Spirit has ever made. His animation is unique. He looks amazing. He looks scary. I love his color scheme. I love what he has going on. He is basically the tumbling clown I actually wanted. Oh my, I love the movement so much. It's so good. It's literally the perfect tumbling clown. I'm sorry, Morris Tumbling Clown, but this easily beats you. Same with Lucky Bottoms. I'm sorry, Lucky Bottoms. But 180 for this is such a good deal. He has such a unique motion. He actually looks good. Also, I just realized he has 2 heads as well. Look, right there. Wow. Oh, he just looks so good. I love his face so much. His color scheme, too, is unique. I have not seen a color scheme with a clown like that before. I really love it. I really love it. He's also got Nightcrawler's hands, which, this is definitely Crazy Crate. You can tell. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but probably gonna have to deal with screws and zip ties, but overall, dude, Poor George, easily one of the best clowns Spirit has ever released. Unique animation. This is literally what I wanted from the Morris Tumbling Clown. This is what I wanted from Lucky Bottoms. Nearly perfect. He's nearly perfect in my eyes. I know a lot of people hate clowns, but I really want to pull off a great clown theme this year in the Great Clown Haunt, and I think this is literally gonna be, it's gonna be perfect. Perfect. I love you, Poor George. And next we have debatably also one of the worst ones. Now, Dagger Mike is interesting. I don't think he's bad. He's just very interesting and just it doesn't make a bit good concept, I think, but like at the same time it just looks weird. I don't know. Like, The pop-up, that's a good scare. That is still a good scare. He just looks extremely long in his leg area like that. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. I don't really like that at all. Like, look at that. Like, it's a bit weird looking right there. He is holding daggers as well. I do like that. I like the red velvet, like, kind of, color on him. It really does kind of remind me in a way of Henry Hustle. It's just, it looks weird when he pops up. That's my main concern, so he's okay. And he's 4.9 feet. That's not that bad, but, like, I don't know. I think this is something I'm probably gonna need to see in person to really, like, it just kind of looks like he has like a big poop in his pants or like something. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've been waiting for me at least, since last year, we have Slim. Slim is finally here. He looks so good, but he has a popcorn bag. Like, Slim looks great right here. He looks amazing right there. It's just, he has bag when really he needs the shadow puppets. I don't know why they did the popcorn bag. His quality looks amazing too. This is party time, but like, geez, he looks really good quality. Holy frick. Party time is stepping it up. But I just really wish that it wasn't that popcorn bag. It just doesn't make too much sense. Everything else though, he literally infinitely looks better than Shorty in my opinion. I think they did such a better job with Slim than on Shorty. He is $400 though, which is kind of like the worst price this year. But he just looks so freaking good, dude. He looks amazing. I do wish he had the shadow puppets, but he looks amazing. He looks pretty much screen accurate. But for 400, that's really steep. I know it's licensed. I know it's 7 foot, and he actually has a lot of stuff going on with him. Definitely more than Shorty, but it's just like, I wish it was like a little bit cheaper. I'm so glad we finally have a Slim. Yay. The next up, we have the Crypt Keeper. Finally, he comes back. This one, also $400. There's so many freaking license that are $400, which sucks. I know Crypt Keeper's a fan favorite, but I mean, it at least is like exactly the same with the OG price. He looks great. He looks amazing. Although I've seen some people complain about the voice, and yeah, it's not the OG voice.
Crypt Keeper, known to all you fright feet.
Yeah, so it's not his old voice. I do like how it has the eye movement though, and he looks pretty much perfect. Like, this is definitely a better bargain than paying like $2K for the OG one from like 1996. So don't do that. I recommend biting the bullet and just getting the $400 one if you really want him. He's also online only as well, so that also kind of sucks. And he doesn't come with the chair, even though it shows it in the stock picture right there. I'm pretty sure he just comes like that. But I mean, overall, I think this is also a really good license prop. I know some people will be mad about the voice though, but I think he looks pretty much perfect. Spirit did literally amazing with all the license props this year that we have so far. It's actually insane how movie accurate these things look. They really know that license props need to be good. And then next we have one of my favorite clowns, Heckles. Just look at him. He looks so freaking real, dude. His face looks amazing. It looks real. It literally looks like the clown from Zombieland too. And he has a very unique projection with the balloon as well. And he's servo. He has a built-in servo mechanism. He is 6.6 feet and only 280 as well. And he just looks so realistic too.
Without a balloon, just don't.
And I love that projection too. That's awesome. And he just looks so good, bro. And he has new SVI clown shoes. Oh my gosh. He has new SVI clown shoes. That is a new green. I have never seen that before. That's amazing. Also pretty positive that this is the only SVI clown this year. So they did an amazing job on the only one. This is great. I love the color scheme. I love his look. I love what he does with the balloon. He's just overall like one of the best SVI clowns for sure from Spirit ever. For only 280, he's also 6.6 feet tall too. That's, I think, a really good price. And he's servo. That's a really good price. The next, we have one of the most underrated, in my opinion, and one of the most unique harvest concepts I have seen in a very long time. This is Little Jack Carver. He has such a unique jump scare. I love that jump scare so much. It's really cool. It's really good. The pumpkin also looks so good as well. It even has pumpkin warts, like an actual pumpkin. That's insane. The detail on this is crazy. I can't believe they went that far. They got the pumpkin warts. The actual face on it looks good too. It's like bloody. It actually looks scary. Like, this is actual jump scare. I really love this thing so much. Only 170. He is a bit tiny, but overall, just like having this in a harvest section is so good. He is just one of the most unique ones, I think, definitely for this year. I really love how out of the box these just concepts are, especially with like Jack Carver. And the next one we're gonna be talking about in like 2 seconds. Death Stalker. What even are you? I'm so confused. Like, at the same time, he looks like a fish, but also at the same time, he's like, what is he? Like, he looks so terrifying. He even fogs from the mouth too, and it just looks scary like that. Look at that huge just teeth and that huge mouth. That just looks terrifying. His hands and claws are big too. Like, he's also 7.3 feet. That's gonna be so intimidating. His clothes look really good quality too. That's insane. It legit looks like Krampus clothes or something super high quality. Oh my gosh, this audio is terrifying as frick. Gee, and that fog is so cool, bro. Oh my gosh. He has lighting in the mouth too. I just noticed that. He has lighting in his mouth. That's so sick. Easily one of the most scariest Spirit has done in such a long time. And for only $280, it is online only, but this thing is, I think, worth it. 7.3 feet. He's freaking huge. He looks terrifying. He fogs. I think this is totally worth it. He is by far easily one of the greatest. And there's also some that are not updated yet. As you can see, all the ones with tombstones still are not actually in stock or have any videos. So like all three of these guys don't have stock yet. We have seen Darling Dolly in the video though, and she actually looks sick. As you can see right there, jump scare animation. I really like her arms as well. A lot of people, I don't know if people like that arm, but I really like the jump scare with these arms. She looks really intimidating. A really cool doll prop. I'm usually not a big fan of doll props. Like stuff like Creepy Rising Doll and like this. They're honestly like one of the most creepiest animatronics. So honestly, it's gonna be awesome that she's gonna be a jump scare. Next up, kind of an overlooked one, but Gordo. Gordo is really cool, but he is 150 and it's nearly like tabletop size, which kind of sucks. But his animation, his look is really cool. Like, goodness gracious. I love his look. I love the detail on the pumpkin so freaking much. They are doing such a good job. I do think this is actually better than the Lowe's one they have. This one's actually like a jump scare, and it has just that amount of detail in there with the pumpkin seeds and everything. The pumpkin looks great. Wait, what the frick? Was that the Vine Boom? That's literally the Vine Boom sound effect. Okay, nope, this is day one. I need to get this right now. Is it in stock? Shoot, it's not in stock yet. Frick. I need this solely for the Vine Boom. What the heck? It's a great pumpkin prop, and it has the Vine Boom sound effect. I'm done. I'm actually, this is the greatest animatronic of the year. Gordo is the best. Honestly, 150 just for the Vine Boom sound effect on an animatronic. I'm sold. I'm literally sold. Thank you, Spirit Halloween. But no, actually, for real, like, he's actually really detailed. I love that it's a really unique jump scare, too. I really love just the overall look. It sucks that it's 150, but, like, detail and just the idea of that jump scare is so sick. I would totally get this for the harvest section. Problem is, it's 150, but the Vine Boom sound effect on this thing, like, that has to be accounted for in the price. Like, to be honest, like, the Vine Boom sound effect was probably like another $50 to add on this prop, so I mean, we'll take it. No, I'm just kidding, but it's still so funny that the Vine Boom is just on this dude. Like, easily the greatest animatronic of the lineup. Easily. But nah, in all seriousness, Gordo is actually cool. I feel like he's gonna be overlooked, but he's actually pretty cool. And there is Leatherface, I guess. Okay, so here my thoughts on Leatherface are a bit weird. I'm not too big into Leatherface at all, or like really have seen the movie, but I can't respect this actually does look like the Pretty Woman Leatherface. The thing is though, I wish it didn't have the Lowe's punchy movement from Jimmy. Like, I do like how it has a spinning saw blade. I do like how it looks. It's just, in my opinion, this one and the Lowe's one have such similar movements. I really don't like the Lowe's one's movement that much. At least this one actually has like a spinning saw blade, but it has that like punchy movement. I still think the Party City one is the best in my opinion, but this is still pretty solid. This is still pretty solid. I mean, overall the suit looks pretty good. I really love how it has the saw blade, spinning saw blade. Like, overall it actually looks pretty faithful to the Pretty Woman Leatherface. I just wish the movement was different. By far, still the Party City one easily is the cake out of all the Leatherfaces for me. I think that one's still the best. I'd go Lowe's is the worst. This one's behind Party City, and then Party City is personally my favorite one. So if you're a Leatherface fan, if you are specifically looking for the Pretty Woman Leatherface, I honestly think it's a really great prop. It is $350 though. I swear the license props are really expensive this year, but I mean, they do look pretty good, so you gotta give them that credit. And like, also it's a license, so they're not even making all of it because it also goes to the license. But overall, the license props are they're a bit high priced, but they do look really good. I do really respect Spirit making them look, you know, eye level. And then last but not least, we do have stilts, not clown on stilts, not Lowe's. We have the Spirit stilts. Now, okay, so at first, I wasn't really liking the head at all, but now after seeing him for a little bit more, he is starting to grow on me. I love his concept a lot with the bowling pins. The bowling pins have blood on them too. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I really do love his design. He is pretty skinny, but he's supposed to be on stilts, so that does make sense. I think this is definitely going to be one that I need to see in person though. Because like overall his movement's actually pretty cool. It's got like this Miss Mercy like looming clown, like he's got a lot going on, but just I do really love the concept though. It's just, I think overall, this is gonna be one I need to see in person. Also, it's not even available yet. Also, this is $350. Also, this is party time. So, questionable welding, but we'll see, we'll see. Overall, I still do like the idea. I still do like him. It's just like, I feel like the head could have been a lot more scarier. But he's got a great amount of movement. He is very intimidating. He's 7.9 feet as well. But this is definitely gonna be one I need to see in person to fully determine. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of these will probably be way better in person. A lot of them are really tall. Just the size is probably going to be a lot different in person. It's hard to judge all of this based off like website videos and just like promo pictures. You really need to see it in person to like fully determine like, oh shoot, it's actually good. Also, we still have a bunch of these we haven't seen. Like we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 props we have not seen, which I'm assuming are probably going to be later releases, but we'll see, we'll see. There's still a bunch of props on the way. It's just crazy to me that like this is not even the entire lineup, like, and it's already getting this insane. Oh my goodness.